Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for October 2019. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided to the channel for whatever reason, whatever brought you here, welcome. You may be in love with a Taurus, or you may have planets in the sign of Taurus. So whatever brought you, welcome. I hope you receive the message you need to hear today to uplift you and maybe put you back on a path that you're starting to veer from. Maybe you have doubt in it. I'm sure there's many different questions. You know, that's what brings us here. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, okay? I'm going to ask you to forgive my nails. I try to make sure that my nails look good. You know, just as I like to present myself well, especially for Taurus. But to be honest, this is a gel polish, and it's just going to take me a while to take it off and then redo my nails. And I think I would have ended up not doing your reading. So I decided to do your reading and put my bad nails in it. While I shuffle, I'm just going to ask you to go ahead and clear your mind. Just relax. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. While you're doing that, it's a great time to invite your guides in to ask for confirmation that a reading, a message is for you. They may send you a sign, a number, a name. Whatever it is will be illuminated, or you can certainly ask for something. Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck there. I'm not going to put her out yet. Put her out to pasture. But I did want to recognize that we saw it. She's still there. She's still there. Queen of Pentacles is hanging around. All right. Let the reading begin. So we open with the Five of Pentacles. Taurus, I am going to try to get all your cards out and then talk. I'm sure I won't, but I'm going to try. We have the Princess of Cups. Interesting. I feel like someone's hearing news. But here I go. I can't wait. But the message is here, so I want to talk about it. But I feel like someone's hearing news about someone that's coming towards them. Someone who has just released themselves or been released from a previous relationship, let's say. You know, I kind of feel that way. And real quick, I want to also add in, someone may have just had someone leave, or they're coming to your work. No, they're coming to your work. And I feel like someone got fired, let go from another job, and it feels like serendipity, because although it was hard, and this may be you, although it's hard, right? And I feel like someone may be taking a job with, you know, the money may be less, okay? But the money may be a little less, but the opportunity there is great. Not just that, but I also feel that there is a relationship waiting, okay? So you're either leaving a situation, and, you know, I feel the struggle of it, but not, I don't feel sadness. Maybe I fear, but I'm not feeling sad, okay? So anyway, and someone else hearing news of this, it's almost like gossip, you know? Did you hear what happened to Kathy? She got fired, yeah, she got fired from her job, and but don't worry, because I heard so and so picked her up, and so the gossip's going around, and maybe this person overhears it in a way. Okay, so I feel like that's one, but I also feel like someone got fired from a job, let go. Okay, I don't know why I feel like I need to fix that, but I got fired, I got let go from a job. It's given me a little bit of struggle, but I now know. Now, I don't know if this person knows, but I know that it's serendipity. It's moving them in place. It's giving them what probably they've been asking for, a seed of intention, right? Maybe it is love, because it's moving into eventually love, okay? And I kind of feel like two people don't even know this yet. Look at that, the Emperor. So something is going on with the areas of your work. Huh. This just looks to me, because of the line I'm going down at, what it's saying to me. First of all, this Emperor in some way I feel changes your life, changes your world, okay? Does not have to be in Aries, by the way, because I am feeling this as the Emperor. Can be in Aries, it probably is for some, but it's we're not reading it as an Aries right now. We're reading him as the Emperor because I feel that energy. And I feel like this person has something to do with this. Now, whether the Emperor interviewed this other person, and then you pumped in their head as in, wow, this person reminds me of this person, and I don't know, I just feel like when they work, maybe it's when they work great together, but it's putting a match together. It's almost like the Emperor's just doing his job, in his soulmate job, which was to help bring this seed of intention to fruition, right? So he is not the mastermind of it, but he is the vessel, okay, for some of you. So, because I know in one way this Emperor has an important part within your love life, and I'm just getting the tie between you and your work, and what's coming in, or where you're going. If this is you and you just let go, you got let go of your job and you're not feeling too great about it, get a little excited. Get a little excited. By the way, I feel like the job opportunity comes as a surprise. I also feel the opportunity is in some way in a field that, an area that you like, that you care about, maybe, motivates you, that type of thing. I know whoever says yes to this opportunity, they're changing their life for the better. And not just their life, but there's two people's lives that about to be changed. Because again, I don't feel these two people who are about to meet. Could it be someone coming back and meeting them again? It could be, but we're not there yet. Okay, so got to kind of hang in we'll get into the meat and potatoes of it. This is just like the outline, but it's kind of juicy. So this all kind of happens out of nowhere. But once it happens, I'm just not the same any longer. I'm not the same. Just keep going. There may be a few of you who work in the area of, this could be very general, work in the area of faith. Now, that can be, and I don't want you to just think like a strict religion. I don't mean that, okay? Maybe part of that, but it just feels so widespread from there on. So it's something about faith also. And I have a feeling when this happens, it changes your perception of life, you know. And why? Because I have a feeling that this what do I want to call it? This by chance meeting, this by chance coming to, you know, just the by chance of two people being at the right place at the right time, right where the universe put you, right where divine put you. It almost feels like you're meant to see it. You're meant to see how, almost how ridiculously perfect it is. Something about a necklace. Something about a necklace. I'd have a necklace with a fish on it. Well, we'll see if it opens up. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Well, interesting. We have the Ten of Swords coming under the Five of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. No, the Five of Pentacles. We have the Death card coming under the Princess of Cups. This could put the Princess as a Scorpio. And then we have, beautiful, the Ten of Pentacles under the Emperor. So I knew this Emperor had something big in your life. You know, here from the Emperor is this Ten of Pentacles. Well, Taurus, for you. And for me, you know, I'm Virgo. And us Earth signs, we appreciate a strong foundation. It's probably what we appreciate more than anything else because, you know, we understand that if our foundation is shaky and then a love relationship enters, well, we're going to be shaky, right? If we have that strong foundation, then everything else from that, I don't know, I feel like, you know, like a flower, it opens and closes, right? You know, for some of you, this Emperor could be your father. Your father is the, let's say, mastermind of this. He could have passed away with the Death card here. But nonetheless, it shows me who's ever in this opening energy, the Five of Pentacles. And what I mean by that, it's either you or it's happening to you, or for you, with you. The Five of Pentacles. And it has the Ten of Swords underneath it like that. So this is definitely the energy of walking away from the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Swords, walking away from a very difficult place. You know, and I just realized what's on the other end of that is the Ten of Pentacles. So although I may feel that this moving forward is a struggle, this is what I'm working towards. Okay, this is what I say working towards. You know, I kind of feel like if I pay attention to the signs, this is where I'm being guided. I definitely feel you're being guided within the Five of Pentacles. Okay, no matter what the struggle, right? Even if I've lost it all, I'm still being guided. Maybe I had to lose it all to get my ass in gear. All right, maybe it's what I needed. I needed a swift kick in the butt. This is that swift kick in the butt, right? But this also tells us that this move forward, there are there's soul family members put in place, right? So you're not expected to, well, expected, is that the right word? Well, let's put it this way. Okay, so you're either willingly walking away from, let's just say, mental abuse, right? But don't forget, you know, I feel like with the Ten of Swords, it tells me you're there for quite a while. So, you know, not to put it on your shoulders, but you got to realize that you let it happen for this long too. And the only reason I'm saying that is we have to have that one realization of my part in it. This is how you grow, right? So it's the realization. Maybe that alone is enough to then push you forward. Well, you know, if I don't want to be that way anymore, I know I have to move towards different energy. People who have different energy, right? I'm not getting along with whoever's in this Ten of Swords. You know, can it come back? It could, but and by the way, this can also be the energy of something happening, you know, within a home life that, again, makes you move. You know, and if that's like a disaster, you know, like a hurricane, something like that. I'm not saying that that hurricane was meant to hit your house. No, you know, whatever happened is it was in the path of destruction, you know, however it came to be. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I don't know, I kind of feel like I should stop talking because I'm getting off track. Anyway, this is moving on from some very difficult energy. And people being put in place for you to give you a helping hand. And these people, again, you may not know them, you may know them, but it just feels like they kind of come out of the woodwork right when you need them. So it's not meant to be a fearful time, though the struggle is realized, okay, is seen. We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And the Six of Wands under that. That's beautiful because the Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's the card of rising above, right? It's the energy of people finally starting to see it your way. You know, maybe it's moving towards that. Maybe it's moving towards that. You know, I want to surround myself with people who get me. I'm tired of making these other people who, come on, what value do they really hold in my life? And here I am trying to get them to understand my point of view. Why do I care? Why do I care? Like, I just gotta stop caring. Right? Them agreeing with me is not going to really do anything in my life other than maybe give me a little satisfaction for a second. Instead, it's the idea, it's the realization, especially with the Ace of Swords, right? This is the energy of seeking my authentic self. I want to now live within my authentic self. This is the energy of not hiding who I am any longer. Not being embarrassed about who I am either. Okay? This is acceptance of who I am. Good, bad, and ugly. Right? And understanding we all have those bits and pieces within us. We just do. We just do. We're created equally. Right? Equally. It means we all have, you know, good, bad. Maybe some people don't have bad, you know, like Mother Teresa and that. But anyway, this is you wanting to live my authentic. You know, I'm going to live my authentic self from now on. My authentic life, my soul's desire, and maybe that is what gets you moving. Okay. All right. Let's bring in the crystal vision. Now, going to bring in the cosmic tarot. One more. You know, I feel like there's a few of you, male and female. I feel like this next step for a few of you, it is about the building now of your family. And, you know, you may already been building a family, you might already have a family, but this is about me wanting to build that family up, right? This is about, you know, I move into a very compassionate, giving part of myself too. So I feel like I'm seeing my blessings, where we are seeing our blessings, and therefore we're kind of spreading it out. Anyway, I do feel like this is where some of you will begin your family. Especially, particularly fathers. I feel like this is when you, you know, and that tells me that this person who's coming in, beautiful, I don't know, well, soulmate. Alright, let's start at the beginning. We're going to look at the Five of Pentacles. I do have my window open. I can hear neighbors in the background. If it gets any louder, I'm going to close the window. Okay. Pentacles. There may be a Taurus and a Virgo. A Taurus and a Pisces. I have the Seven of Wands, and I have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so that's pretty difficult energy. This is telling me exactly what you're walking away from. I'm going to go ahead and shut my window because they're getting loud. And, oh, I'm sorry, it's distracting me. Okay. Well, I feel like, you know, what's one of the things I've been fighting about, whether I speak it or not. And I feel for some of you, it's about a journey that you feel, you know, that you want to take. There's this yearning inside, I'll call it, for a direction, a path. It kind of feels like, I know I was born to do this, or I know I was born to go this way. Something like, I know, I feel within me that I'm meant to do something, okay? Or be with someone. I don't feel like people would listen to that or believed in that. Maybe they didn't believe in you, or you felt like that. You know, a lot of times, especially if like this is parents, let's say, and they are trying to talk you out of going out and exploring the world. Well, a lot of times it's coming from fear, right? I need to keep my child safe. Even if my child's 25, I want to keep my child safe. So it's fear-based. And if we can have compassion around that, well then now we can have two adults having an actual conversation, right? And I feel like that's all it really takes for some of you. Now, you know, I'm seeing this Ace of Swords, and it feels like it's an epiphany coming in. It's a truth coming in, whatever it is. It's something coming in to like trigger you, right? But it is to trigger you to start walking on your authentic path. And that means listening to these yearnings, right? This isn't like something that's drug induced, or, like, oh man, I smoke a joint and all of a sudden I just want to call this person. I drink a beer and then I want to call. No, this is something that's within. And I do feel like, in a way, it is other people who has stopped you, but not anymore. Okay, not anymore. So something's coming in universal to trigger, to get you moving. I feel like it comes quickly, and for some of you, it is an opportunity. It's some type of an opportunity. And I do feel like you jump on it. You do jump on it, and I do feel like it changes your world very quickly. Because if you're that person, then not only are we talking about a career that I know you could build a beautiful foundation on, I know that means there's also love coming into your life. And I also know it's, I'm not going to say the one, because that's up to us if it's the one. The divine doesn't say, well, here is the one. There's more than one, right? Unless we're looking at a twin flame. But I'm not moving into that type of energy. I'm just saying that this is beautiful. So no titles. No titles. Even though I'm looking at the Emperor. Okay, let's keep going. So really, no matter what other people are saying, if there's something that I'm yearning to do within me, that choice becomes mine, right? So I feel like once I realize that, then I can't really give myself excuses anymore. But you're getting help to move forward again. And there comes a little bit of, the struggles, leaving people even though they drive me crazy, changing my world, changing my life. I have the Two of Wands. Here's the movement. Dun, 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 dun. Here's the movement. Okay. This is showing me that when the opportunity comes in, you say yes. Or, once again, if it's flip-flopped, they say yes. This is yes to the opportunity. We have the sun that just popped out, face up. Card of Leo. That's illumination. This is knowing. How do I know this? Well, I'm not thinking about this. I'm not thinking, is this right or is this wrong? There's this, I'm seeing the sun like in this man's chest. And that's what's pulling him forward. It's a guidance of, I don't know, maybe you've never experienced this type of guidance before. Because I feel like as everything's taking place, as this journey begins, this is the beginning. And as it begins, for some of you, it may be moving back home. You couldn't even be moving into your father's home. But anyways, but it shows as opportunity. Okay, so this is not about struggle coming. This is recognizing the struggle already, and then opportunity showing itself for you. But I kind of love this because this is showing me during this path, like, we started at 2, then we moved to the 3, and then the 4, right? This isn't about going from 2 to 10. This is about enjoying and growing on each part of it, the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and it expanding. With the sun here, it just keeps expanding and getting lighter and lighter, and your life is filling with light. Look at it that way. Maybe it's half light, half dark right now, but that light starts expanding in your life through your actions, okay? Step by step. I feel like I said that in someone else's reading, but it is. It's like, don't worry about the final outcome. It's about right now, what's going on, the present moment. This also tells me that as you move forward in this journey, you feel better and happier and lighter. The load is lessened and then lessened and then lessened. And that doesn't mean I no longer work, no, but maybe I love what I do now, so it doesn't feel like work any longer. This is the direction your life can take, right? Through your action. Action is that baby step. You know, when I'm doing readings, I see that all the time. It's like divine is just saying, listen, my dear, I just want you to take a baby step forward. Through that step, it opens everything else up. It allows the universe to know, okay, she's moving this way. She's moving this way. You know, let's start illuminating. We have the Princess of Swords, and we have the Death card again. Card of Scorpio, but I have to tell you, for some of you, I definitely feel this is your father. With the Death card now, look at that. I just realized that. They're lined up. And I swear, I don't do these things on purpose. I just put the cards down, and then they just line up for me. Anyway, I know some of you, these epiphanies, right? These triggers are coming from Dad. They're coming from Dad. For someone, you may be going down a similar path as your dad, beginning as your dad did, earning your money the same way as your father did. This doesn't have to be your birth father, right? This is who you would call Dad. Anyway, it's clear. I have to put it there. And I do feel like I am hearing the message from him, whether I'm physically hearing it or this knowing. You know, it's like everything else. Do I hear it through my ears when I'm talking to someone above? No, I'm hearing it in my soul. I'm hearing it in my heart. Does that make sense? Because that is the way you're receiving it. You know, because I think maybe someone's like sitting there waiting to physically hear, my darling, I love you. Go forward, you know. But it'll come to you. It will come to you, maybe in just that way. Songs. Get a lot of messages through songs. Even give the song, like, you know, I test it. Like, I listen to Pandora a lot, and I'll put my headphones on, and, you know, I'll be like, the third song is going to be a message. And then I wait for the third song. And I swear to God, I'm always in tears by the end of the third song, whatever song I pick. To trust that. Just, you know, trust it. Anyway. Taurus, I feel like I'm rambling on in your reading. I hope I'm not. Let's keep going. I just want to take one card on the Emperor. Four Swords. So this is someone, okay, for a lot of you, this is a father. And again, I'm saying father. Could be an uncle. Could be your big brother. Could be your younger brother, you know, that someone that I talked to, someone who helped direct me. Could be your best friend. No matter who it is I you know, I felt it right from the get-go that this person's an important part in what's coming forward, okay, in the opportunity. None of this has to happen. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to step forward. But you're kind of being shown what can exist if you allow it. This person is helping you to heal. And this person also hears what you're saying. Okay? Here's what you're saying and responding back. And I just have to say, again, I feel like in some way, you know it. Like, you know it. You know it. You know, good old Dad. Just saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So maybe you're being led to water, and it's going to be up to you whether you drink from it. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's come down here. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. You know, the more and more I read this, I definitely feel like for some of you it is your father, and I do feel like I don't feel like he is physically around you. And my God, the more I just even look at the cards, it's like Dad giving me a blessing. We have the Princess of Pentacles over this Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. Somebody's worried that they made a wrong decision. I made a wrong decision way back when. I did the wrong thing. Not that I did the wrong thing, but this is what I'm feeling, okay? I'm feeling like maybe I said yes to the wrong person, or I didn't go after my dream, that type of thing. I recognize that. I recognize that I did not do what maybe I wanted to do. It's showing me when you were younger. Now, it doesn't mean it's too late, right? Because your outgoing card is the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me what you put effort into will be abundant. It will be abundant. I almost want to say you're guaranteed. Especially with the Emperor bringing the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. I guess if we want to look at money, he'd be pretty damn good with it, right? He's the Emperor. Anyway, it's a regret is what it is. I regret the choices I made. I don't think you're meant to stay in that energy, though. We'll see. Look at that. I have the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be you, could be another Taurus. And there is the Five of Pentacles attached. Can I just say, for some of you, now, for some of you, I know this is also about love, because I feel like I made the wrong choice back then, and I now want to correct it. I'm now open. Maybe not both, right? And I want to say also, I do feel like for some of you, it is earth and earth. I know it's not everyone, but for some of you, I definitely feel that earth and earth together. And again, you're either leaving or someone else is leaving, okay? Someone else is leaving a situation, or it's you leaving. I guess you both could be. I guess you both could be. I'm going to take one card just on that. I feel like someone's father pushed their child out of the house. Okay, this is just a small message. You may be 18, you may be 20. I feel like you were pushed out of the house to go live your life, to go get a job, and to become self-efficient. And I feel like you're not happy about it. Or you weren't. You were not happy about it. But whether this is just happening to you, again, I feel you will have abundance on your path if you turn around and understand that, this father did it because otherwise you may not have made anything out of your life. Okay, you may have turned around and been that person years later who carries that regret. So your dad's trying to stop that from happening to you, even knowing that you're going to get angry. He's willing to take that. So, I get that. I have the Empress and I have the Hierophant. I just want to say, for someone, I know this opportunity coming to you has something to do with faith. And I feel that again. It could be spirituality, but when I say spirituality, I mean faith also with this. So what do I mean by faith? I mean, I believe in God, right? You believe in whoever it is you believe in. But maybe it doesn't tie me down to going to a physical church, right? I believe in God, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I feel the need to attend a church, a synagogue, that type of thing. It may be, for some of you, I feel the energy of helping the homeless also. You're helping the homeless, but I feel you're getting paid for this, okay? I feel it's a job you get paid for. So it may be people who've been displaced from their homes. Maybe it's like from hurricanes, because I felt that earlier. But people who've been displaced, the underdog, let's put it that way. You represent the underdog. I feel like this is a calling. And I feel like you're realizing it more and more. Like you were born to do this. You were born to do this. And I feel like you're going to excel at it. The Empress here, it's like you become everyone's mother. You become everyone's confidant, right? Though I have to tell you, I do feel like also we had some people just going through some type of tough test in their life. A chance to pay out some type of karmic debt, and I feel like it was tough. It was a hard one. And I do feel like you pass. It doesn't, and when I'm looking at this, I feel like within this lesson, maybe it took me a long time to complete it, but nonetheless, what it's showing me is the completion, and then therefore, no more judgment on it. No more judgment on it. Okay? So, more or less, no need to hang on to it. No need to have regret over actions. It is like, page closed. It's closed. It's closed. And I also feel there will be a marriage proposal. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. Six of Wands, again, victory. I'm just noticing how he's looking back. So this is victory over his past. This is also the energy of overcoming, some heavy things. Overcoming heavy things. The weight comes off of it. It just comes off of it. I feel like I've gone as far as I could go on a certain path. Like I've just gone as far as I could go. And the realization of that. And it just feels like the universe hears you, opens up an opportunity. The opportunity presents itself in some way. It feels, again, the illumination over it. If I don't know whether to take this opportunity, think about it more often than not. Think about the positives of it and what it, because it can be scary. We know that. It can be scary to make a major change, but it's what you're yearning for, okay? And it's like once you're in place of it, you just feel like I'm in my authentic skin again. I can breathe. I can breathe. I also feel like the person coming forward is very loving, super loving, super attentive. Is that the right word? Attentive. I don't know. I'm just feeling about this person. This is someone who's going to, I don't know. You wake up one morning and there's waffles with strawberries, and you're like, wow, why'd you make, something just hit my window. That's strange. Why'd you make waffles and strawberries, Well, and you're like, oh, it's my favorite. Well, I remember you saying that, when we were somewhere and you mentioned that, and this person remembers that and then is motivated to make you smile. It makes them feel good to make you feel good. Okay. It just feels like someone is very dedicated to you. Now, I know that you will be the same. I just feel like you're going to kind of have your socks blown off for a little bit. Maybe you just don't know that it can exist this way. Well, it's existing because it's all starting with you. And it's all starting with you claiming your authentic life back. Through claiming my authentic life, it means I need to take my power back too. I've given my power away to too many people. I've given my power away to so many places and people that it seems impossible to grab it all, right? To bring it all back in again. Well, you can. You can. And it doesn't feel hard. It's like I'm making one statement. I'm making one statement to the people, and that's it. And then I'm gone. Okay. I'm going to pick these up. I want to look at the Princess of Cup and the Death card together. Again, this could be Scorpio. The Scorpio could have been someone in your lifetime at a younger period in your life. We have Justice, card of Libra, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. Well, the Three of Pentacles feels like the opportunity coming in. The Magician makes me feel like, number one, I know this is your own, I want to say creative energy, but what I mean by that is, what do I mean by that? It's funny because I see it one way and then I have to find a way to put it to words. It feels like, let's put it this way, even through the struggle of needing to move forward, right? Whatever it is, whatever I need to walk away from, whatever it is I need to let go of, and for some, if it's about a job that you just hate, I don't want to tell you what to do. But I do feel like part of your karmic lessons is learning how to get up and say enough is enough. I feel like that may be part of your karmic lesson. And for some reason, I'm feeling a Pisces very strongly right now. Like, it's also a lesson that you need to learn. So I know for some Pisces out there, that is what you need to learn. But also I feel for the rest of us. Oops, I'm sorry. And even if that means I walk away, I know I may not make that money again. I know with the Ten of Pentacles down here, eventually you do, but you're making it in a completely different way. You're making it actually through the energy of joy, wanting to get up, wanting to go to work. For some of you, I know for a fact now I shouldn't say for a fact, but I know that when I am put in place within this new opportunity. I know then this person shows up. For many of you, this is about meeting this person, whether they're coming to you or you're coming to them. And I have to remember to ask whether we know this person or not, because right now I don't feel like we do. I feel like this is serendipity. And I named somebody else's reading that, but man, I kind of feel like you should have that title. Because, I mean, my karmic debt, boom, paid off, right? That triggers me to then, boom, make a move. I instinctively know. No matter what I'm still carrying, because I still have some of it, people are being put in place, and I'm starting to see it, right? I'm able to see that for that moment there's a little magic, and that moment there's a little magic, and each little moment of magic moves me forward till I have complete strength within myself to see it all and to be in it all. Okay? It's putting us in place. You know, I don't know, guys. I just feel like financially you're being put in place, and now your love life is being put in place. And no wonder you have the Ten of Pentacles, a perfect balanced energy within one's life. Within one's life. I also want to say real quick, I feel like someone, and I felt this last month or the month before, someone, maybe you just went to the hearing. I feel like maybe you're fighting over, yeah, I guess fighting is the right word, an inheritance. Could be your father's, right? Could be your father's. I do feel like the ultimate outcome seems to be fair for all. Now, whether you like that or you don't like that, I don't know. Maybe someone will be like, well, that's not fair. I wanted 75% of it. Just feels like it'll be fair for all. There may be 3 of you. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. We have the 5 and the 5 going into the 10. Look at that, another 5. So we have 3 5s now. Here's that Princess of Cups again. There's the Hermit. And the Queen of Cups. So, Hermit, card of Virgo. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have the Princess of Cups, so younger energy. Look at this, these 5s. Wow. This is showing me, for some of you, you do have someone on your mind, or you did have someone on your mind, and no matter what you were in, you know, even if I was in an existing relationship, there's still someone who'd kind of been in my heart, who maybe I used to fight with, you know, like we had some passionate fights, but the word passionate needs to be in there, because I feel like I could be fighting with the person I'm with right now, but there's no passion, right? It's just hurt, and, you know, it's kind of more of a mean type of fighting, but the person that, for some of you, you have in your heart, same thing, you know, like we had our arguments, but it's passionate, and I remember that, right? I remember that. And I think that for some of you, that is that little seed that's growing within you, right? Maybe you've been thinking more and more and more and more and more about it, about this person. I'm going to keep going on that for a second. have the Eight of Pentacles. Man, that puts us back at your work again. We have the Prince of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Probably younger energy. And then we have Leo, major arcana through strength, coming under the Hermit. Two major arcanas. And what it's showing with the Hermit going into the Strength card is, what am I doing when I'm, sometimes people are pushed into the dark night of the soul, right? We say we're pushed, but we kind of walk there ourselves. We just couldn't see. Couldn't see what was up ahead, and bam, how did I end up in this situation? Here it is 10 years later. The Hermit is awareness of it all. Awareness, but the divine awareness of it. So, not the ego awareness, not the picking things apart, because I want to make sure that my list of what I can complain to them about is longer than their list about me. No, it's the absence of that. And it's finding one's true self through the inner work, right? It's the inner calling. I'm being called inward so that my outward world can change. Some of you, it's about just allowing love in your life. And I have read so many comments that I even sometimes don't even like saying anymore, because I know some of you are completely shut off to that. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I just don't buy your excuse anymore. Sorry, but I don't. I don't buy that excuse anymore, because why should a past relationship then shut your world down? Right? Why should it shut your world down? And, I'm going to say something, and I hope the person who I'm talking about doesn't mind. But there was one of our beautiful subscribers. She said she had gone to a psychic, and I don't know when, but the psychic had told her that someone was her twin, and also that there's certain things that she shouldn't tell them, and that was her feelings. That was her feelings. She shouldn't tell them. And it's not that I don't know. Anyway, so I listened, and what I heard from there, I started to get like these red flags, this anxiety within me, and I knew what was going on. There was something about the information she was telling me that her psychic told her that I just knew was wrong. Now, this beautiful lady sounds like she has put her life on hold, waiting for this person, the other person, to awaken, let's say. It is never what a twin flame is about. Never should you wait until the other person is healed. No, you should live. And if that means getting married to someone else, then you do it. Because ultimately, a twin flame doesn't hold you back from experiences of life. That's exactly why we're here, to have these experiences. Anyway, long story short, kind of, I knew within my gut that it wasn't the truth. And I also could feel that someone new, I wonder if she's a Taurus, if someone new is coming in. I felt that, okay? And what I felt is kind of a sadness, because I thought, oh my gosh, she's really fixated on this idea that this person is her twin. And I mean, I could just feel the sadness in her. And I felt that there was no need for that, okay, because of what's coming in. Eventually, I did tell her, because I felt like I had to. It was serendipity how I ended up on her video anyway, which brought that out of me. And I totally feel it was to help her move in this new direction. So, what's the moral? Be careful of your thoughts. Be careful of your thoughts. Because if you tell yourself there is no one else in this world except that person, well, then your world doesn't allow it in. Okay? Open yourself up to all experiences, right? And the higher you are in vibration, baby, you're protected. The higher you are, I'm telling you, it's like evil tends to want to fall away. It may come towards you, but, your power. You're in a high vibration, you are power. You're the sweetest power. So, hope you're okay with that. I'm not going to say your name, but if you're not, tell me, and I will take the video down, okay? I felt like it had to come out. And I guess I'm saying that because I just want you to be open. I have the Tower, and I have the 10 of Pentacles. Well, the Tower came out first, thank God. I'm just kidding, but, so, you know, hello. This is the blessing after the Tower, right? This tells us whatever was taken away is regained. There is no need to worry. No need to worry. We're going to do a couple more shuffles. Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords, you know, the only negative thing with the Two of Swords is I got to be careful of where I'm making my decisions from, whether I'm like you know, because the Two of Swords can threaten anxiety, right? I become anxious about making a choice. Why? Because I'm letting my fear, I'm letting past experience, I'm letting negative be a major factor in my decision going forward. This tells me, especially now with the Hermit here, this is about an inner knowing. All right, so my guidance is an inner knowing. Trust that inner knowing. It won't lead you wrong. It won't lead you astray. Okay, it's taking you to the 10 of Pentacles. Bottom line. You know, and I'm looking at the Strength card and the Tower here together. This is the ability to overcome whatever that tower was for you. It's the ability to live your life again, right? And it includes your spirituality. Spirituality is going to be important because, you know, to me, your spirituality is also intuition. It's trusting within your soul's guidance, right? Trusting within my higher self. Trusting within my soul family, the Archangel, and I can go on, trusting within God. Not what my human mind can take, right? Because back here, I was in that energy of regret, and so I just want to be careful how I think about things. Okay, one more. One more, and we'll wrap it up. You know, you want to change your life, get around people whose life you admire. You admire sweet, kind, giving people. Those are the people you hang around with, right? Where do you find them? You can find them in your church, you can find them in your work, you can, you know, just regular people. You know, put it out to the universe. This is the type of energy I'd like to surround myself moving forward. Let me tell you, you think, I mean, it's like the life of walking through mud, from the energy I had to the energy I want to bring forward. It's like floating on a feather. Now we're just floating forward. Before I had drugged through the mud. Now I can float because I'm surrounding myself with that type of energy. Okay. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Whoever else needs to come out now. Come out now. I have the King of Wands and I have the 6 of Pentacles. First of all, I love that the 6 of Pentacles just came out because this is exactly the energy I was talking about. That compassionate, loving, giving, working for, right? I'm working for the people. You know, people aren't working for me, I work for them. That type of thing. What I give, I receive. You know, probably tenfold. Even if I don't want it, I receive it. Right? It's that type of energy. People love you, but it's because you now love people again. This King of Wands. I want to take a card just on him. I have a feeling for, well, I mean, we have Aries here, but we also had Leo. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the World. What perfect energy to end on, right? Here's the opportunity. It's changing your life. Coming in your physical world to change your physical world. Adapting my abundance and my spirituality together. This opportunity changes your world, changes your life. For some of you, I feel like this King of Wands is short. He could be a romantic interest, but he's also attached to the money. He may be the one who brings it in, offers it in some way. He could be the person in the end that you end up with. I kind of feel like you'll get amnesia for a little bit because you'll be enthralled in your own, I don't know, what's the word I want to use? Journey. Guys, it just feels like your journey changes so much and becomes so interesting. You're being surrounded by beautiful energy, but you know what? You know why? Because you're asking for it. Because you're realizing that if I don't change my atmosphere, how can I expect my life to change in the way that I want it to? The universe says, take that step. You take the step. You're supported each way, each step of the way. Opportunity coming in to move you into a life truly of abundance. Abundance can be anything, but abundance to me means I feel good right where I'm at, right? I love my life. My life may not be perfect, but I love my life. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's moving into that energy. I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like at this point, here it is. The opportunity is now showing itself, and whether you decide to say yes or no, ultimately it's your choice. Don't let the fear of the past determine your future, though. Okay, that's the last thing I want to say. Don't let the fear of the past determine your future. You have the Magician. You create your future any way you want. Surround yourself with the right people, and by the way, you're their right person too. It's your soul family. And watch your life and your soul expand. That's what it's all about, my loves. I hope you have a beautiful month. I cannot wait to hear what this opportunity is for you guys. I know it's going to be different, but I feel like it's going to be similar. Different circumstances, but similar, and I can't wait to hear it. Please, please, please. This may not come to the end of the month. I don't know. Because, there's things going on. But please, if it is the end of the month, come back and tell us. I'm just excited for you. I'm excited, and I know that you're going to have help seeing it, so I'm not worried that you'll miss signs, anything like that. I know you won't. Just don't let the fear of the past stop your new opportunity. Ultimately, it's your decision, though. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful month. Enjoy this. Just enjoy it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.